What's going on, Schrute Stock Squad? Today is Monday, March 15th, 2021. All right, guys, look at this. Green day. Come on. If you guys have not already purchased the merch that I have listed at the bottom, I don't know what you're doing. All right, I'm going to take a quick look at this thing for you. Take a look at the stuff I got going. So I want to explain to you what I ended up posting. So you see, I got only a few things here, all right? We got this shirt, there, stay happy, stay healthy, get wealthy. You know, that's our slogan, right? I put a little dollar sign at the beginning, you know, because that's what we're going to be doing, okay? So those two, so what I want to do here is this, guys. Whenever we have a green day, we're going to be wearing a green shirt. Whenever we have a red day, we're going to be wearing a red shirt. That's it. Keeping it real simple, all right? I also have our official logo, you know what I'm saying here? The Triple S, Schrute Stock Squad, same thing like that. So we're going to be working on those things, so you guys can take your pick, whichever one you like. Green days, you know which one to wear. Red days, you know which one you're supposed to wear. You guys can guess which one I'm going to wear right now. And I also got the coffee mugs here too. So, you know, whatever thing you guys are feeling, you guys do it. Now, here's the deal I want to make with you guys, all right? Here's the deal, all right? You guys don't buy any of this merchandise, all right? Don't buy any of this until, all right, listen to this. So you see it says $24.99. The bottom there is $14.99. Don't buy this until you're able to make, put an extra zero, you know what I'm saying? Move the decimal point one. So once you're able to make $249.90, then you got to buy one. And, you know, vice versa. If you, for the coffee mugs, once you make $149.90, then you buy one, all right? That's the way we're going to play things. And this way, I don't want you guys just buying it, you know, if you're just starting out, you have like nothing, but I kind of want to make this fun, you know. We get to celebrate our wins with one of these things, you know. I'm not going to say, you know, if you end up losing $249, then go buy the shirt. No, that's like adding to the damage on that. No, don't worry, guys. But anyways, let me know what you think of these designs. I thought they were pretty good. I enjoy it. I'm using it right now, so as I'm recording this. Anyway, let me get into the video here. All right. So look at the portfolio, guys. 159. I did sell out of VST this morning. I had that. I made a post in the Discord this morning of the plays I was doing. So I got out of VST, and then I went and did a really quick swing trade this morning into AZUL. Shout out to one of the people in our Discord chat who put that on our radar. You know, I'm telling you guys, if you haven't joined this Discord yet, it's an amazing community. I have the link at the bottom. You know, the first 50 people were able to get the $1 price. The next tier up is going to be $5. I showed this transparency regardless, you know, of what if you're on the Discord or not. I'm still going to be showing my portfolio this transparently, but if you're on the Discord, you get a little bit earlier notifications. You get to collaborate with everyone else. And I'm telling you, if you want any referrals, you want to check with anyone, hey, how is the Discord looking like? Ask any of them. It's straight up a family here, what we got. I'm not just saying Schrute Stock's family, just, you know, speaking out of like, you know, garbage like that. It legitimately is. We're growing together, we're learning from each other, and we're building it together. You know, I wouldn't have known about that quick swing trade had I not been on this Discord. You know, somebody else showed me this. That's why I say this is a family, because I learn from you, you guys learn from me, and we're just growing this stuff together. If you're new to this channel, guys, I'm showing you guys open transparency, all the plays that I do, what I'm thinking and what I'm going for. So if you want to ride along to $1 million journey with someone who's actually going to be transparent and not just, you know, crop out half their screen, please feel free to join in on this community. We're one of the most supportive ones you'll ever find on YouTube, and I don't mean that lightly. For all my other boys and girls who are already subscribed, make sure you got that notification hit. Check out the Discord if you're interested in it, and we're going to play it like that, all right? Somebody was asking me in the comments, somebody was asking me, they made a comment, man, they roast me pretty bad. They're like, no offense, but you have cash, and your mic setup sounds like a third world country school intercom. Damn, bro. That was a good roast. So don't worry, guys. I ordered a new microphone. It's supposed to be coming in the mail tomorrow. So maybe by Wednesday's video, I'm going to try to get it all set up. So hopefully it doesn't sound like this third world intercom. All right. My bad. Just bear with me for a little bit. All right, guys. So with all that said, what I did was I sold out of VST this morning. I took the cash. I went into AZUL, made a quick swing trade. I think I only made like a couple $100, but you know, I wasn't looking to do anything crazy. And now now this is where I'm sitting at, all right? No changes to Neo, MP, STPK, Roblox. I haven't bought any of them, and I'm not doing anything right now, all right? I still think Roblox is a little overvalued. I know I said I was gonna buy in on Tuesday. It's something I might still consider. I definitely see Roblox having a pullback, guys. This, you know, if you compare this to any of the other big names in the gaming industry, like EA, Activision, they are not even valued this high. And you know, EA and Activision are enormous companies. So I just think this is a little overhyped right now. That's why I'm okay. I put in a little small position last week, but I'm gonna wait a little bit to add more to it. It's still gonna be in my long-term plays though. All right. So Zomedica, guys, this is the big runner-up. This is the thing that's actually making my portfolio grow so much today. You know, I have a lot of money sitting in this play. Look, it's sitting at what, 249 right now. This thing is, you know, look at this nice U shape that we got going here. Look at that. It just down and up, down and up. Like I said, guys, I can't predict what it's going to do specifically. I cannot predict what it's going to be doing, when it's going to be hitting its max and minimum, all that. Nobody can tell you this. All I can tell you is this. The big release is on March 30th, all right? It's currently March 15th. This is what I was saying in the video yesterday. It's March 15th. So we have roughly 2 weeks still to see this thing start playing around and making some moves and, you know, going about it that way. So in my opinion, I'm not going to put it, I think this is just the beginning of its run up. You know what I'm saying? This right now, if we look back to the previous times when Zomedica started to run up, you know, look, it hit its dip, then it started slowly. And, you know, this is where we're looking at it right now. I don't think that this time around we're going to see Zomedica just do like a 2-day like bump like that. You see what I'm saying? Like 1, 2, 3 days, it just bumped. Same thing right here. 1, 2, 3 days, it just bumped. I think what we're going to see, it's going to be a steep incline. Of course, I'm sure it's going to be steep, but I think it's going to be more like this. And it's going to happen over the course of the next week or two. And we might have a little bump here, but you see what I'm saying? The overall trend line is going to be going upwards. And I see Zomedica still running up. And I think next week is when, or the week next, towards the end of next week, maybe starting next Wednesday, Thursday, I might start looking at that trailing stop loss button and then, you know, gauge it like that, because I still think this has room to move. It's only Monday, guys. This is Monday morning. You know, who knows where this is going to be going. I still put my price prediction around that $3 to $5 region. I like to be conservative in my estimates on this stuff, so that's how I'm going to play it, all right? Now, Citius, guys, Citius. This play, guys, it's pharma play, but of all this is my issue with going into pharmaceuticals. You know, people have been telling me a bunch of different plays to get into, and quite honestly, I've missed out on a lot of money by not going in on some of these pharmaceutical plays. The thing here is this, guys, when it comes to these pharma plays, if they miss a deadline, or if they miss, if the clearance doesn't go through or something, these stocks tank, guys, and they stay tanked. Not to say they never recover, guys. That's not at all what I'm going to say. But they tank, and then they stay tanked for months and a while like that too. Now, with that said, guys, Citius is only $2, $2.06. You know, this is, what was my average? $1.87, guys. This is, in my opinion, still a very good buy region. Of all the pharma companies that I've seen, this one has the most, I don't want to say potential. Yeah, potential is there for sure. But the most green flags. You know, we always talk about red flags, especially when you're dating and stuff like that. What are the red flags? No. We're talking about green flags right now in stocks. You know, what are go signals? What are the reasons why I would want to go in this? There's a lot of reasons why. Guys, if you do your enough DD, you'll know. But like I'm just going to tell you that Minilock, their phase 2 trials, okay? Remember, phase 2 trials, 100% effectiveness. They treat and they can prevent bloodborne infections like that, especially from like catheters, dialysis, intubations. Guys, these are some of the biggest leading causes of death when it comes to these things, believe it or not. People believe cancer is a cause of death. Yes, cancer, of course, cancer kills people. But what they don't realize is even in the treatment of cancer itself can kill a lot of people too. Like, just to give you guys a little bit of background about myself, I'm in medical school right now. I'm second year right now in my medical school. So don't take this as medical advice, and definitely not financial advice or nothing like that. But I have a little bit of understanding on how these like pathogens and things like that work. And all I can say is this, guys, the potential and as far as the financials and everything else looking at this company is really good. The biggest red flag of Citius, guys, is this. They don't make any money right now. They make $0. But you know what else makes $0 right now? Zomedica. And look at how much money this thing has made me. You know, it's made me quite a bit of money so far. And that's kind of how I'm planning to play things. I'm really thinking, sorry, I don't want to just keep jumping the gun. My next thoughts, I want to tell you guys, Thunder Bridge. Guys, Thunder Bridge, I got to tell you this. I'm a little bit much more bullish on this one than I was before. I was bullish on this before. Remember what I told you what this thing is? It's a SPAC, right? And they're merging with Indie Semiconductors. Listen to this. Listen to this. Just recently, this happened last week. Two of the Wall Street analysts, they gave this thing a new price target of $17 and $20, all right? Now, listen, Wall Street, they're not my friend. They're certainly not your friends. They're none of our friends, all right, guys? We don't like Wall Street. And honestly, we don't trust half the crap that they say, because quite honestly, these people are the biggest like cheaters on earth, and these are the same people. Let me tell you something. I'm going to go on a tangent. Screw it. Guys, these are the same people, let me tell you, they will put out articles to tell you who you should be mad at, who you should be upset at, who's screwing you over, when really they're the people pulling the strings that's causing you to be poor. Listen, I'm not going to say they're the reason you're poor. I don't want to misspeak on that. Because here's the thing, guys. If you're following this channel, you guys have the opportunity to change your family's wealth, their direction, and everything. I still believe that people have a lot of abilities in their own selves to change. You know, we have the abilities in our own hands to change the course of our life and our children's life and our grandkids and, you know, so on. It's within us. But the thing is, that what keeps us down, you know, what keeps us, you know, having to struggle a little bit, it's because of these people who are out there making billions and millions. And I don't know, like, these hedge funds, I gotta tell you guys, especially when they started pulling that shady crap with GameStop and remember that week? It was GameStop, Express, AMC. Come on. You know what I'm saying, guys? I don't care what logic that they're gonna say. They didn't have enough funding there. They didn't have this. The thing that pisses me off about that, guys, you know what they said? You remember that notice Robinhood gave, that email? They said, we're going to stop the selling of these stocks because we want to protect our investors. We want to protect our investors. Bull. That's complete garbage. You see, that's when I get annoyed. Look, if they made a mistake, if they didn't have enough funding, they did that, just be straight with us. But you see what I'm saying? They're going to come out here, lie to our face and say, we're here to protect you. Come on. Where were you last week or the week before when our markets were like, you know, we're seeing a bloodbath in our markets? Where were you to protect my gains then? And this is where I get so pissed off, guys. And so we can't trust these like Wall Street analysts like as if they're like gods and stuff like that. All right, you got me going. These are the same people which I'm telling you, if you were sitting there on the street and you were homeless and you were hungry, you had no shelter, they're the same people who will walk right by you when they have like millions of dollars sitting with them. All right, they don't give a crap about you. They don't give a crap about me, and that's okay. You know what? We don't need to be mad. All right, we don't be mad here. All right, guys. What we do is we take that as motivation. We take that as drive. We take that as our reason to start being smart. If they want to play the game, guess what? We're going to play the game with them. All right, we're going to play the game with them. We're not going to be mad at them because they've been playing the game. We're going to join in on the game, though, and that's what we're going to do. So that was my tangent of the day. I'm not going to do another one. So, guys, so they gave this a buy rating, analyst rating of $17 and $20 for this Thunder Bridge. They're doing their merger with Indie Semiconductors end of this month. I don't know, guys. The whole entire sentiment here, when I heard that JP and I think it was Chase as well. There was another bank too that was like coming out with all these news saying like semiconductor shortage. You know, semiconductors is such a niche market, but it's used everywhere, guys. I'm telling you, if you're watching, quite honestly, if you're watching this on your phone, computer, let's say you have a TV right now, you're watching it. it's using a semiconductor. Semiconductors are not just with EVs, guys. It's everywhere. Semiconductors are everywhere. And quite honestly, when there's that big of a shortage, guys, a company like this with solid backing, it's been in the industry for a while. It's, you know, they've had partnerships agreements already with like big name companies like Fisker. You know, this can be a very, very good 2-3 year play. I mean, it can be much longer than that if you want, but I personally think even in this year, we're going to start seeing this thing hit above 20. I'm personally putting my own target on this thing to be above $20, $25. I like, you know me, I like to be a little bit conservative when it comes to these estimates. So it could go much higher, but that's what I'm going to say on that end. Right, guys? If you haven't invested in Thunderbridge, definitely consider it. Remember what I told you about that pie or that cake example I gave over the weekend for the beginning investors? Don't spread your foundation too thin. Don't spread your medium layers too thin. Look, I have all of these stocks here and I'm playing around like this. That doesn't mean you need to be in 20 different stocks, guys. You see, the thing that separates my channel from all these other ones, I don't give you the best stock advice. I'll be upfront. I don't have the best advice. I lost money sometimes. I'm not perfect on this thing. But here's the thing, guys. I'm not going to come out here and give you home run play every other day and then tell you this is where I'm invested, this is where I'm invested. Because you know what ends up happening when these channels give you a new home run, a new stock pick, and whatever to do every single day? You don't have enough money to go in those plays. And quite honestly, we don't see what's the end result of these people who are promoting all these other stocks. You know, we don't get to see how much money did they actually put in and how much did they actually gain. Did they pull out earlier? Are you just going to call it a home run in 5 years when you called it now? Like, you know what I'm saying, guys? I don't like it when people don't put their money where their mouth is, you know? And it just comes off pretty shady to me. And I feel for you guys. I feel for you guys, especially the beginner investors. You know, if you're a beginner investor, this stuff can be so overwhelming. That's why I just wanted to create this channel, guys. I wanted to create this community for everyone to collaborate, to join together. And I want you guys to see real time. It's not always a smooth ride, and you can't always get into every hype play that exists on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You can't be in every single sector. So I'm going to show you the ones which I'm in, and you don't need to follow it. Don't follow me to the T. You know what I'm saying? I'm at a different stage of investing than you guys might be. But listen to the advice I give in the videos. If you have $1, $2, $500, $700, $7,000, $7 million, there's something to learn. I believe every person has something to add to this community. Every single person, no matter where you are in your investing journey. I have learned from you guys, and you guys have learned from me, and that's how we're going to grow this thing. All right, guys? All right, let's see. IRO, Clover, HOL, Sensonics, guys, you know what I'm doing with that. I don't want to just keep repeating things. These are going to be our medium-term layers. We're going to hold it for rest of this year at least, and then who knows what we do from there, all right? All the things at the bottom, you know, they're just chilling. This is one thing I want to mention, guys. Mara, Riot, SOS, guys, these stocks, the Bitcoin stocks, the ones that are following Bitcoin, these can be some pretty good plays that you might want to consider. You might want to consider for this week, because reason why I'm saying is the stimulus checks came out. You know, those stimulus checks came out of $1,400, and typically what happens, guys, is this: when the government puts out a lot of money out on the market, that dilutes the value. Think of like a stock offering. You know what I'm saying? I really want you to think of it almost like a stock offering, because that's what it is. They put out a lot more money in the U.S. economy, and so what's that going to do? It's going to lower the value of every dollar. Now, we don't notice it because we're just working with dollars. We don't notice the difference. But you see, the intrinsic value does decrease, and you know what that does, guys? It, as a counter reaction, it increases the value of this bad boy, Bitcoin. So what I want to tell you guys on this thing is, with Bitcoin, I have that link at the bottom for BlockFi. If you are considering going into Bitcoin, crypto, things like that, please take a look at BlockFi. I'm not saying this because I'm trying to just promote something. You know, guys, I will never promote something to you that I have not used and I don't believe in myself. But BlockFi, the reason why I tell you guys consider it is because they actually give you interest on your Bitcoin that you're holding. You know what I'm saying? And the way you want to play Bitcoin is every day, just dabble a little bit in. Okay, put a little bit of money in and just dabble it up like that. I put in whatever amount, like I think I only do like $5-10 a day. That's how I began, especially when I was younger. That's how I started with Bitcoin. I just put in $5 a day, five, because you know what that told me is, hey, that day I'm just not going to eat out at Subway that day. I'm not going to have lunch that day, you know, eating out with my friends. I'm just going to take food from home. It's not that big of a sacrifice, and it can pay you tremendously in 5-10 years. So please trust me on it when I say well, you don't have to trust me. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't do any of that. Remember, this is Schrute stocks, but I'm just looking out for you guys. And this is what I'm personally going to be doing. And this is what I would recommend. So with that said, I'm not a financial advisor or none of that stuff. All right, guys. So what I'm going to be doing here, I wanted to show you guys. Sorry, I'm like, this video is taking longer than I thought it would have been. But so you see, I got $4,000, $4,500, and what I'm thinking of doing with this money is this. I can put this in a few plays. I was initially thinking putting it in this THBR and, you know, just writing it out with that. The other thing I wanted to do, remember what I told you in the video yesterday, was FedEx. I'm happy I kind of waited to not put it on FedEx yet, because look, it had a little bit of a pullback, you know, 2%. I still see, you know, Thursdays that are earnings report, and, you know, that's, to me, is going to be a pretty good catalyst for this stock. It can definitely have a run up when it comes to that. So what I'm planning to do, guys, I think I might end up just, I'm not sure. Quite honestly, I'm not sure whether I want to get on FedEx right now or THBR, or if I want to split it or not. So I'm not going to do anything right now. First thing I'm going to do is, like, if I ever make a change on it, I will let the Discord people know, you know, just a couple hours in advance. Don't think I'm not going to, I don't keep you guys posted. You know me, I'm still going to be transparent with you guys. I still let you guys know. I just can't upload a video as quickly as I can just send a quick text like that in the group. You know what I'm saying? So if you're interested in all of those, like, buy and trade alerts, if you want to collaborate with other people, and, you know, you want to hear the plays that everyone else is coming up with, the portfolio reviews, guys, it's one of the best Discord channels that I've seen so far. And I know, of course, you might think I'm biased, and, you know, maybe I am biased. If you don't want to believe me, just you know, shoot me a comment, shoot me an email. I can refer you to anyone, some of the other people in the Discord channel, and they can just vouch, they can speak on it. I have no influence on any of their opinions or anything like that, and they can just speak on their own behalf, okay? So just wanted to put that out there for you guys. And so yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be doing with this 4,500. I do want to put it in that swing trade with FedEx, but at the same time, quite honestly, I'm getting a little bit tired of doing swing trades, because I do have, like, a lot of work to do these during the daytime, so I don't have as much time to kind of, like, you know, monitor the stocks and follow it up like that. I think it might just be best for me to I don't know, invest in some of these things. Guys, one other quick thing. I'm going to make a video about this tomorrow. This video is long as is. Cinedigm is going to be something I'm 100% is on my radar. It's very, very promising to me. I'm just going to give you a quick breakdown right now. To me, this is like, I want you to think of this like Netflix, in the same way that you can see, I want you to compare Netflix and Tesla and NEO to Cinedigm. Okay, that's how you want to see this. NEO to Tesla is Cinedigm to Netflix. All right, that's kind of the comparison mark. This is a Chinese company, so obviously there's some risk and things like that along with its you know, not the safest play in the world, but I see a lot of potential. I see a lot of good you know, financial backing, and I've seen, you know, I've been doing some DD. There are a few red flags that I do have for this one, so I haven't invested yet. I just wanted to put this on your radar. If you guys want to do your own DD starting now, start looking into this. All right, guys. Other one to look into is, of course, CTRM. That's going to be another good play as well. And then this one, somebody in the comment section was making a note yesterday, FRSX, you know, they just had a successful trial run with one of their companies, and this thing is, you know, for my opinion, from what I've done the research so far, this is a good 2-year play. If you guys want this, probably more than 2 years to be quite honest, but if you guys want to add something to your medium term, you know, slice of the cake, consider FRSX, do your own DD, but consider looking at that one as well. All right, guys. Aside from making this thing so lengthy, I just had a lot of stuff to say in this video. I'll try to keep it a little bit shorter for you guys, all right? So you know what I'm going to be saying, right? With all that said, all right, stay happy, stay healthy, let's get wealthy. I'm going to check in with you on the next one. All right, bye.